What's up, everybody? It's your boy 215 Pretty Boy. Now, you're going to excuse me a little bit on my voice and shit, 'cause my voice is a little scratchy right now, so I really can't talk that well. But, me and a friend of mine's name, me and a friend of mine's EDP, 445, which are all known as Eat That Pussy 445. We was talking about pretty much how the difference between this, about today's R&B and hip hop. Now, the way I was trying to explain to him is because he's pretty much told me how I feel about hip hop and R&B, whatever for the today and age. Well, how I feel about it is that some of it's cool, something is good, sometimes it's good to hear, but then again, it's not like it was back in the 90s and the early 80s and 70s and so forth and so forth. Because a lot of that music back then, you really had time to sit down and think on some stuff that what people were saying, and especially when it came to rap. Because a lot of times when rap, they really was going through a tough time. Rap really was right there to literally have you sit there and think on some shit. Like literally, you could sit there and think, like, yeah, man, this police brutality is fucked up, and there's drugs in America, it's murder in Maine in America, is that all that kind of shit? You really got all that shit for rap. You got all that, which is your NWA, your Tupac Shakur, Snoop Dogg, and all those people, so forth and so forth. You, Nas, Jay-Z, all that right there was right there to pretty much push you on to bring you. Not only it was reality in your background, but you also had someone that is in the same dirty streets and fucked up neighborhoods that you were from. They really sit there and give you the message to show you, you know what I mean? Like, look, man, just because we in this shit doesn't mean we ain't in it too, because that's where we, excuse me, before this rap shit, that's where we started from, the streets. And as far as R&B, today's R&B, I kind of think it's okay, but like I say again, it's not like back in the day R&B. Cause like I said, R&B is so more so like the R&B twist now is more sexual now. Like sex is real sexual. Like the R&B era now is real fucking crazy. Like now the era back in the 90s, everything was more so like it was in and out. It was more so, yeah, I mean, people was talking about how they were in love, like with a certain person, and they probably was still in love, or they was probably in love and got their heart broken. But the '90s music, R&B was really like, to me personally, was shit. I mean, yeah, as I mean, you had Total, you had Escape, you had, I mean, Mary J. Blige, Mariah Carey. You know what I mean? I can go names and names of things like all these good groups. It can go day and day about all these good R&B people. Like I said, those were the era days where people was really singing the answers off Tevin Campbell and all these guys. You know what I mean? It was just crazy to hear that kind of music. And sometimes they, I mean, you probably pop a tape in like, yo, babe, this is how I feel about you. I can't tell you, but I know this person can sing it to you and express to you how I feel about you, whatever. That kind of music. But to nowadays music now, how I really feel about it, I believe this. Some of this stuff is garbage, like really garbage. Like I don't really listen to it. I listen to it on the occasion, but I really don't really sit down and replay a certain song for a long period of time. Like I really don't like it all like that. So, like that's my thoughts on the whole hip hop and R&B. Like I said, man, it ain't what it used to be. You can't really like try to match them up in between the different because it's a total difference, different era of music nowadays. So this is your boy 215 Pretty Boy. Post your comments. How y'all tell me how do y'all feel on what R&B and hip hop is today than it was back in the day. Just post your comments, your responses, all appreciate it. Like I said, this is your boy 215 Pretty Boy about to click this button on y'all. So later.